What's going on, guys? It's Bocw here. Today we're going to be talking about something rather interesting for Black Ops Cold War and the Zombies mode. Now, recently, for those who don't know, before Black Ops Cold War's alpha came out and before the multiplayer reveal, we were all given obviously a big long challenge to do in order to try and get an idea of what Black Ops Cold War was about. So back in the day when we very first got our teaser for Black Ops Cold War back in Warzone, this all led to a website that's called Porn Takes Porn, which is obviously reminiscing of the very controversial chess match that happened back, I think it was back in the 80s if I'm not mistaken, and basically there was all sorts of controversy with the Pacific chess piece, and that obviously led to a checkmate. So if we go back to the Porn Takes Porn website, which I'll explain in a bit, lots of YouTubers and streamers were given recently two large black boxes, very similar to the black box that we got for our very first teasers before we established that the new Call of Duty 2020 game was Black Ops Cold War. So these YouTubers, I'll use Noah J here as an example. Basically, he was given two boxes, both of which contained pieces. I think one of them contained a monitor, and the other one contained a 1984 old-style computer with two floppy disk drives. So when he opened those floppy disk drives, he was also given a manifest, and one of those tables have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across the top and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down the bottom, with all sorts of like a little grid to place letters, which I'll explain momentarily. So so the images he got, which I'll show you on screen in the next few moments. Just looking for the images on the screen. So the first piece of documentation that he managed to get was this piece of paper, which has a terminal login and instructee command. So when you obviously wire up a computer, it's one of those old style ones, basically was given a message to ensure proper setup of your computer terminal. So he was given a start here guide, which actually had a message in it to type in the word terminal 4. And I think his case was term 4, TERM 4, and when he pressed enter to that, it was asking to give him a passcode. So the passcode was actually referring to the manifest he was given, and if you look at, I think it was on step 2, he was given the word propaganda and a list of numbers next to it. So if you were to put those let's say the word propaganda in that 5v5 grid, which I'll show you on screen right now when I find it, which is this one right here. So I'll just put this on screen for your viewing pleasure, but if you were to put in the word propaganda, but make sure that no letters are repeated. So if I put the word propaganda at the top of your screen, guys, so the actual result should read PROAGND. I think that's right. Then if you put the rest of the letters of the alphabet which have not been used, so it'll be something like B, C, E, and the list goes on all the way down to Z, bearing in mind that I and J both look very, very similar on a computer, so I and J both share the same square. So if you put that on this 5v5 grid, basically you were given like all sorts of letters, and using the rest of the numbers associated next to the word propaganda on the manifest. So in this example, you would have to go down the side first, then across the top second. So it's kind of like the opposite of a bar chart if you were doing math back at school. So down the side first, then across the top second. So this all led, when we managed to solve that, I think this referred to a word that was given to them, which was the password, which led him to, if you remember that, I think I made a video on this prior to my previous channel going down, but there was a word that was given to him, which, remember the I think I did a video back on, it's either on my current channel or on my own channel, that basically described a Terminal 4, and I had like this little game which you had to give commands to. It's very, very similar to that. And when he managed to get all that solved, I think we were given a rather interesting link to go to on the Porn Takes Porn website. So I'm just going back to the Porn Takes Porn website right now. So this is the main TV page that was given to us when we were showing all those teasers prior to Black Ops Cold War being released. So we're given remember all those videotapes that had like 1981 to 82, and the list goes on, And if you remember those random numbers that were flashing around, that's what we were getting when we first got this website. Obviously we've got 11th Hour, Tangled Web, EMC2. Obviously you'll see nothing's updated, except for a new web page that was given to us, and that had a link to ask us to go towards this web page, which currently says PTP/TV, which refers to porntakesporn.com/TV. I don't know why they didn't put the .com in there, but there's something going down on 9/23. This is tomorrow's date, so 23rd of September at 12 PM Eastern. So that is 5 PM UK time, guys. So something regarding Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War will be going down at 5 PM UK time tomorrow. Now, our best guess at this present moment in time, everyone's suggesting it could have some relation to zombies, but we'll have to wait and see on this, guys. But I want to know what your thoughts are of this. Please do let me know in the comments box down below. If anyone else got any other ideas what it could possibly be, let me know in the comments, guys. But hopefully we're going to get some rather interesting footage on the porntakesporn.com/TV website. If you want to watch it for yourselves, again, I'll leave the link to that specific page in the description box down below. Make sure you guys check that out. So, hope you guys found this video rather interesting. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bells on the same more videos. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.